Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. We decided this evening, after all the beers we've reviewed and shared, that we're going to review another beer. Because why not? From Monkish Brewing, Torrance, Anaheim. Where else is Monkish? I think that's all they are. Torrance and Anaheim, is that right? This is West Coast Gift. And anytime someone brews a West Coast beer, it is a gift to us. This name is very appropriate. This is, per the label, a 7.1% alcohol by volume West Coast IPA. It's a stocking stuffer. It was canned on December 14th. We are 2 weeks in the can. Hashtag Team Old IPA. By the way, I was looking for a glass to use for this review, and I found, dude, I haven't seen this glass. I haven't seen or thought about this glass in forever. I forgot I had this glass. This glass is amazing. What do they call that? They called it like the monk tumbler glasses? I don't remember, but I'm here for it. The old gold rim glass, it's like impossible to keep clean. You're not supposed to dishwash it. You have to hand wash it. Like they break all the time because people drop them in their sink. Like it's whatever, but here we are. This beer is almost straw yellow, super, super light. Probably looks darker on camera. I say it every time. Finger of fluffy, marshmallowy, bright white head. Plenty of carb in the glass. Look at that. This beer is going to taste great because it's in proper glassware. I don't know the hops in this, but I'm excited. 7% West Coast IPAs. Like, this is my shit these days. My wheelhouse, my jam, my everything. My first, my last. Are we singing Barry White? We might be. Listen, we're counting down to New Year's Eve. We're just drinking everything in the fridge. This smells like dank blueberries. This reminds me of something Mosaic. It almost, gosh, you know what's weird is, I don't know what's going on with my nose tonight. We drank a beer from Fathead that I totally smelled Simcoe, I thought. I probably didn't, but this also gives like that catty Simcoe vibe. But this is just cushy blueberry, like dank. There's I don't want to say a ton, but there's a lot of citrus fruit too. Like tangerine orange. But man, there is like this crazy, what I equate to Simcoe. It's like this catty, I mean, people say cat pee. I'm allergic to cats. I don't have cats, but I know what cat pee smells like. Like, it reminds me of that. It almost has like that funky Nelson thing. I don't think there's Nelson in here, but it smells like it's going to be super hoppy. Let's go and taste it. Cheers. It is so wild to me that Monkish is known. I mean, you think about the history of Monkish. Monkish was a Belgian beer place. You used to walk into Monkish and there was there was stickers and signs that said no IPA. Like they were anti-IPA. Henry was like, nope, no fucking IPAs here. And then like the hazy beer craze happened and he was like, oh hey, let me show you that I can brew hazy IPAs. And everyone went crazy over their hazy beers. And I always was like, whenever I had a West Coast beer from them, I'm like, dude, their West Coast beers are so, so good. And this is no different. It makes me wish that people wanted West Coast beer more because Henry would brew more stuff like this. But you guys are still all haze hoes. All these years later, like, how is nobody getting sick of hazy beer? I'm not going to get on the soapbox. We've had way too much to drink tonight. I'm not going to do that. But, like, just brew this. Fuck all the other hazy stuff. Just make this. This is beer. That blueberry kush thing is there. It is bitter. It is hoppy. It is super dry. Like, this is just crushable for 7%. This is so good. Crackery on the finish. A nice, like, sweet finish to go along with all the hops. Tangerine, orange. This does. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. For some reason, my brain and my palate are like Simcoe. This feels like their Simcoe. The dank blueberry thing makes me think Mosaic, and then like whatever the citrus part of it is, it might be Citra. Like I know Monkish uses a ton of Citra in a lot of their beers. This is fantastic. It's so good. It's hop candy, but there's bitterness, there's balance, there's crackery maltiness. Like it's just like, this is beer. This is what we should be drinking. You know what's cool too about Monkish is at the end of this year, they offered free shipping on beer. That's insane. Because if anybody's been shipping anything recently, like in my profession, my job, like we shipping LTL freight, like shipping things, sending things away from you is so fucking expensive. The fact that they were like, hey, we can offer free shipping. I was like, click. I bought beer from them. I haven't bought Monkish beer in a long time, but the minute somebody says I will ship you something for free, I'm like, I'm in. And I'm glad I did. I'm stoked that I got a couple 4-packs of this. This is fantastic. So I hope you guys who are Monkish fans tried this beer. I'm sure most of you Monkish people just drink hazy stuff, but hopefully you got your hands on this. This is awesome. Good stuff. World-class stuff. I could drink this all day, every day. So that's West Coast GIF from Monkish. Torrance and Anaheim. Finally made it out to Torrance last year, 2 years ago. It was the Mecca. It was awesome. So that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam.